Hello, everyone. We are actually here on the red carpet, which is actually black, for Shaq's docu-series that is being hosted by HBO. And right now, we have the mother of Shaq, Lucille O'Neal, Miss Lucille O'Neal. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. How are you?
I'm doing well, doing well. First of all, thank you for taking the time to speak with
It's
us.
a pleasure. I'm honored that you would ask.
Of course, you birthed this greatness, so we gotta find out little details about this docu series from you. First of all, this has happened. It's been in the making for some time, and I want to know, how did you feel about being able to tell this story and going back and thinking about the things that eventually happened in your life?
I feel when you come to the person that knows the story, you always get the truth. I believe in honesty. I believe in truth. Now, you can take a story and write about me, but you don't know if everything you know is the truth. But when you come and we're able to share, I'm just happy that people want to know about us because I think it's important to communicate and just put the story out there. Just tell the truth.
So there has been so many stories about your son in terms of news, and now you're able to tell your own version and the actual truth of it. What are some things that you want people to know about Shaq that they may not know that they'll be able to find out inside this documentary?
Well, it's been so long now, so the world probably think they know everything. But I want the world to know that he is a kind human being and very, very generous. That he has a heart for people, and every opportunity that he gets to share and give, that he's gonna continue to do that. And it's not a put on. It's not to impress you. That's who he is. That's the man that he is.
Perfect. And actually, by looking at the docu series, was able to check it out. I see a lot of family dynamics, a lot of pieces that's really big in this particular film and within your life. Why was it so important to represent Black fathers and being a part of your child's life?
Where I come from, we talked about the village. It takes a village to raise a child, but the family is the main support system that we all have. And it's a lot of people don't have the mother and the father, but if you got somebody outside that cares, you just come together, that makes you family. We believe in love and compassion, and that's what we do.
That's it.
Mhm.
That's it right now. Thank you so much, Miss Lucille O'Neal, for having this conversation with us. And everyone, make sure you guys check out the docuseries Shaq. All right, we are on the black carpet for Shaq, and right now we have the director of the docu-series, and this is Robert Alexander. My brother, how are you?
Good, brother. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, doing
Good,
well.
good,
I'm
good.
excited. How do you feel right now being able to, one, it's released. It's going to
Yes.
release in November,
Yes.
November 23rd,
Yes.
but now we're all going to get a,
Yes.
get a little preview
little
for it
preview.
for everybody else. How do you feel?
I feel really good. It's a huge step toward us being done and having it out in the world. We're still actively finishing the series, so
Okay.
that's behind the scenes, a whole other thing. But other than that, I feel really good. I feel blessed. I'm proud Shaq's here. I'm excited his family's here. I'm proud of how he feels about the series. So it's mission accomplished. We're just getting to the finish line.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So tell me, what was the driving force for you to even take on this project?
I'm very lucky that I get to make films, and he's an incredible, iconic character that I admired growing up. I admire now as a grown man, and there's something really special about why that it exists for me at those 2 points. So me kind of like piecing that together was an experiment I wanted to jump into.
It's awesome, man. I saw the first episode, so it was super great.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the rest of
Yeah.
when you finish it.
Yeah.
But I want to know, there's been so much out there about Shaq that
Yeah.
we've learned and kind of been through at his life. I want
Yeah.
to know, what did you learn about Shaq that you didn't know before going into this project?
He's exactly the same on the camera as he is off the camera. Exactly the same. And you do not see that often at all. And that's what's really exciting, is to see someone that genuine and have that much character and presence at all times. And that's a really special alien to get to watch in person, you know?
All right, here's my last question. I want to know, what is your favorite Shaq business or product?
A business or what product?
Product.
I mean, I was an athlete for a long time, so the Icy Hot always helped out.
Okay.
Krispy Kreme donuts, that's my crack. So that, I mean, honestly, his Epson printers, everybody needs to print something
Yeah.
sometimes, and printers be breaking down, so that's actually really great. I think those are top three. That's pretty good. I mean, I like Frosted Flakes. I'm, guys doing his thing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this black carpet. I appreciate it. This again is Robert Alexander, director of Shaq. Thank you so much. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you,
Thank
bro. Appreciate you, man.
Of course. So we are on the black carpet for Shaq with Egypt Sherrod and Mike Jackson.
Yes.
So we're here looking at Shaq and his life. I want to know, what inspires you about Shaq?
The humanity of it all. he's a very giving person, which you are as well.
He's a kind person, and I think that goes a long way because so many times, you put people on pedestals and then you meet them and you're like, wait a minute.
Right.
But each and every time, like just now, a moment ago, like
Mhm.
you remembered exactly who we were. Like that goes a long way with
Yeah.
people, and you can root for somebody who's down to earth. No matter how high God takes them,
Mhm.
they still remember that to be kind. It goes a long way. Yeah.
So he has so many businesses, so many products.
Oh,
I want to
God.
know, what is your favorite Shaq product?
Wow.
Wow. Babe, you want to go there first?
It's a lot of favorite Shaq product.
I'll
Or
take it.
see, here's the difference though.
Okay.
There's products and then there's things he's been endorsing.
Yes.
So
Okay. Either
clarify.
one.
Either one? All right. One that I use, being a contractor,
Okay.
right? Icy hot.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Got it.
I think we use it on each other. Too much.
You know, it
yeah.
comes in.
Comes in handy, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
It's like really cool that, on this huge stage, everybody knows him, and he was just like, yeah, I want to get in law enforcement.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I want to be a public servant. That
You
was
know what I love that he did though? When he decided not to take his sneakers to the big brands and said, you know what? There are people that need to afford a great pair of shoes. And he took it to Walmart and did amazing with it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Thank you. All right, so we're here with Mr. Charles Barkley. What's going on, my brother? How are you?
Man, I'm doing good. I came to support the big fella, and we're gonna have some fun tonight.
Awesome, awesome. So you're here supporting Shaq. I want to know, what are you looking forward to from this documentary?
Just most of it I know, to be honest with you, because his mom and my mom were best friends, so I spent a lot of time around both of those guys. But I think the main thing is probably the world he can show some things behind the scenes, what a tremendous personality is, what a tremendous businessman he is. I mean, he brings a lot to the table. I get lucky, man. I get to work with this fool every week, but he's a tremendous person. He got a great heart. And the main thing is, man, he's a terrific businessman. And like I say, I'm lucky to work with him.
Awesome, awesome. So why is it so important for kind of these, and for athletes to be able to tell their stories in documentary while they're still alive?
Well, I think it depends on you. Like, I think anytime you get to share with the next generation, because, Shaq's been retired for a long time. So most of the people don't know what he accomplished. That's not true. That's not a fair statement. Like, a lot of people don't know what he accomplished and know his stuff. So to have it on video and things like that, I think it's important and significant.
So last question for you. I want to know, what is your favorite Shaq either endorsement, product, or service?
Well, my favorite Shaq endorsement is probably Krispy Kreme, because before he burned down the place, I haven't seen the footage. Somebody burned it down. I'm not sure if it wasn't him or not. But Krispy Kreme is one of my favorite places in the world. But he's got I hear the printer is amazing. I'm trying to think. He's got a lot of them, man. He's got a lot of them. But you know what? He does a fabulous job with them.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, man.
So we are here live on the carpet, on the black carpet for Shaq, and we have Brantlee Fields here. How you feeling right now?
I feel good. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited.
You supporting Shaq? How does it feel?
Yeah, no, I love Shaq. We've been friends for a really long time, so getting to see this in real time is going to be awesome.
So what inspires you the most about Shaq?
The way that he treats his friends and family. He treats everybody the exact same way. He makes his kids work really hard. He literally treats the people around him like they are family, and that encourages me.
Awesome. So we hear a lot about the family dynamic. I was able to see the documentary, see the family. How do you feel family is important, especially seeing a black man who's taking care of his family and changing the narrative?
That right there is the million-dollar question, right? Seeing a black man so involved in every single aspect of his family is beautiful. And I think it's something that we as African Americans need to kind of like mirror that in some ways.
Well, thank you so much. Enjoy
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thanks. So we are here with Mr. Shaquille O'Neal on the premiere of Shaq. I want to know, why was it a perfect time now to release this documentary about your life and career?
Because let's act like I'm a kid. I always thought I was a superhero. Couldn't tell y'all everything while I was doing my work. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm not a superhero anymore, I'm retired, I'm older. Now I'll tell you how I became a superhero, who inspired me, what I'm doing, how I did it. And to be truthful, when I was coming up, I wasn't allowed to be vulnerable for a lot of reasons. Like you, this young lady here, my brother over there, you guys work really hard. I don't have the same monetary benefits that I do. So why do I have the right to complain when you guys are not complaining? You ain't complaining about getting up every morning at 7. You ain't complaining about getting a resume tore up, but they don't like it, you gotta go redo it. So why do I complain? So a lot of stuff I had to keep in. And now, when this brother Robert, when he directed, he asked questions. Like if he wouldn't ask those questions, it would still be bothered up inside. But because he asked the right questions, I was able to let it out. But again, I don't complain, I don't whine, because we all work hard and always want to show respect for people.
That was amazing. So, in the beginning of the first episode, we see, kind of learn about your travels with being a military brat. I want to know, what were some of the benefits of being a military brat?
You ever see the movie Karate Kid Life? Helps me become a world-renowned figure. I'm from the projects, only know one way. Then when you leave the projects, you come to rural Georgia. Now I gotta switch it up a little bit. Then you leave Georgia, you go to Germany, now I gotta switch it up again. Then you leave Germany and you move to Texas, I gotta switch it up again. Then you leave Texas and you gotta go to Louisiana. Definitely had to switch it up. So it taught me how to relate to all people. Because in the projects, it's just all us. Like I saw Roots, but I didn't really hang out with my first white boy until I was 13. Like I'd see him in school and walk by, but now I'm in a military school. I see him and I have to interact with him, and they got to know certain things not to say. I got to learn certain things not to say. They just taught me how to deal with people. Then you move to Germany and you deal with Europeans. Then you go to Texas and it's those, dudes, the cowboy. Like for example, they say boy a lot in Texas. I had a lot of fights. For them saying, hey, come here, boy. And I was like, what? What you talking? No, that's how we talk. No, that ain't how we talk. Well, so you just have to learn certain things.
My last question for you. So your father was very influential in your life and career. I want to know, what lessons or traits did he instill in you that you instilled in your children?
All of them. It's called deja vu parenting. He always taught me, you got to earn everything you got. Don't come up short. Don't stop believing. And whatever you put your mind to, finish it. I was telling a young fella like that, I have a chef, but because my father was so influential in my life, he's only allowed to put one slice of turkey on my sandwich. To this day. Like he'll make me one of those deluxe sandwiches, I'm like, nah man, take that off. He's like, no, I'm like, nah, just cause back in the day with 5 brothers and sisters and payday every 1st and 15th, I can't come in and just take 7 slices of turkey, man. So I have to take 1 slice of turkey, 1 slice of cheese. So all the stuff that he taught me, I still practice to this day.
Thank you so much and congratulations.